YouTube, it's Janely here, and I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Today I have some quick news to share before I jump into the video. I got my 5th credit card in the mail. So I'm really excited that I was approved for that card because of two really big reasons. My utilization is pretty much always going to be under 10% now because my total credit available increased to about $40,000. Because of that, it makes it really easy for me to maintain a really good credit score over time without having to do much. I'm really excited about that, and just wanted to share this video in honor of my 5th card. 5 things to consider when you're applying for a new credit card. First up, does the credit card charge you an annual fee? If you're new to credit cards or just starting to build credit, then I especially encourage you to stay away from credit cards that charge an annual fee. There's hundreds, if not thousands of different credit cards available to you that won't charge you an annual fee. Why should you pay for a service when you can get it for free? Next up is probably the most common point of comparison between credit cards, and that is, what is the APR or the interest rate? The average interest rate in the US right now, January 2016, is 15.12%. So for those of you out there who have good to excellent credit, you should be really excited because you qualify to get a pretty good interest rate, somewhere between 12 and 15%, I would say. But if you have fair or poor credit, then you're probably going to be more in the 20, 22, 25% interest rate range. You'll also want to think about what are the penalty fees or penalty rates that this credit card has. If you make a late payment, for example, you're going to be charged a late payment fee, and your interest rate is going to be bumped up to a penalty interest rate. So you have to know what is the penalty interest rate, and you have to know what's the late fee. You really have to understand what those fees are so that you're clear about what kind of contract you're entering into. How long is the grace period? Traditionally, a grace period is about 25 days, and that's how much time you have from the day that you get your bill to the day that it's due, where you can make payments on your credit card interest-free. But a lot of different credit cards have cut down the grace period to around 20 days, which decreases the amount of time that you have to make interest-free payments and increases the chances of you making a late payment, which only means you're gonna get smacked with a late payment fee. What is the credit card that's gonna get me the longest grace period? Try to find one that's around 25 to 26 days. If more, amazing. Finally, you wanna know, what type of billing cycle does this credit card use? Most credit card issuers use single cycle billing, which is the best thing for you as a consumer. But some credit card issuers try to be slick and use 2-cycle billing, and that is what you want to avoid. Credit card issuers have to determine how much they're going to charge you in interest each month, so they find your average daily balance. What they do is they add up the amount that you owe each day in the cycle, and then divide that by how many days are in that cycle. But if they get to use 2 cycles to do that, and you carry over a balance from one cycle into the next, then your average daily balance for both cycles is gonna be higher, which means at the end of the day that you're gonna get charged more interest. You really want to avoid any kind of credit cards that use 2-cycle billing. Good luck to everybody out there who's trying to apply to get a new credit card. I hope that you guys get the ones that you really want. And in the event that you are out there having a hard time researching and there's so many options that you don't really know what to choose from, I definitely suggest that you log into your Credit Karma account and check what the recommendations are for you on there, because they consider your specific credit profile when giving you suggestions. And that is all. That's all I have for you guys today. So if you have any questions or if you have any comments, definitely feel free to put them down below, or you can email me privately at missbehelpful@gmail.com. Till next time, peace.